Alright, so welcome to Newt Map01. This is a WOD by Nefelibeta. It's a work in progress, I'm pretty sure. This was recently, well, the first map was recently released in late May. And the second map was also released. I'll probably do a demo for that as well, but I did demo from Map01 here. So Nefelibeta as a mapper has some influences, deriving from Ribix, obviously, and a couple of Zool references as well. And this map, this WOD, is obviously the aesthetics are heavily inspired by Magnolia, so let's just watch the demo. A bit of Tyson here to start the map. Nothing really too complicated, pretty simple. Surrounded by enemies, gotta fight your way out. Pretty unfriendly to people who aren't great at Tyson for an opening. This is UV, by the way. So yeah, the first couple rooms of this map are Tyson. Tyson/ Pacifist. Alright, so that's the first room cleared. Now we'll hit the switch. Opens two pathways. Two Pickies and two Revenants here. Pain Elemental and some Imps over here. So now we'll come up here, kill these two Imps. We'll try and get this Arachne Trend and fight this Baron. Barons do count in this WOD, unlike Magnolia. That switch will lower a wall for us, or a path for us to go through, down here. So then we just punch out more stuff here. Probably come out with a quick punching technique video relatively soon. The MIDI is Wormwood Expanded Universe Map04. Maybe I should feature that demo on this channel. Had it lying around for over a year now, I think. So now we come in here, some zombiemen. There's an Archvile here, we'll punch him out. Now hitting the switch, we got another tight Tyson fight. Enemies teleport in at all four teleporters. Imps crowd the room from that one side. There's a switch behind them that you gotta shoot to get out of this area. But for now we're just trying to survive before we hit that switch. Revenant Hell Knight spawns in, some Pinkies, a bunch of Imps, Zombiemen. Just try and land your punches and don't get stuck, really. At this point we have a circle strafe, so we're good. Now I can shoot that switch and get out. So now we'll try and get this Mancubus and Arachnotron from earlier to infight. It's a little tricky. Meanwhile, while they're doing that, I hit that switch over there. It lowers the health bonus, which is a teleporter. We'll go there in just a second. Alright, so now this secret fight. So, from my understanding, well, actually I don't really know. So I believe one of these switches, or either of them, lowers this. Yeah, I don't know what these switches do exactly, but I think hitting either one lowers this wall here to get out. Here's a teleporter. And obviously here's a Mega Armor, that's your standard reward for this fight, but this Teal Cyber, which again is from Magnolia, it's got 1000 health. It's one of those low health cybers. Fourth of the normal cyber's health, but most of you probably already know that. So this is a normal reward, but what we really want is to come in here and grab this BFG cells on Megasphere. A nice one, Zool reference, I believe. But the thing is, that closes if the Cyber Demon fires a rocket and he hits barrels in either of these little slits right here. So the idea is to not get him to shoot and blow up the barrels in here, which close off this little alcove. So that's what we're gonna do. So I grab the Mega, hit one switch, and then I think I hit both switches. I'm kind of puzzled what to do here as well. But yeah, it's still open, so now we try and wake up the Cyber. And we do. Get him to fire. Doesn't hit the barrels. Get a super secret reward. So now we just try and eliminate this guy. It's a little tricky. Nefelibeta, if you're watching, you can still get in here after the alcove closes. And there's a hall of mirrors on the backside of the wall that blocks off this alcove, so fix that. There we go, we got him. And that's the secret done. So now I get a BFG and a full Mega as our super secret reward. So, now the Evil Eyes, just saw them, little teaser. This Evil Eye is a little bit different. I'm not sure if it's stacked Evil Eyes or not. Anyways, the idea for this fight, get them to do the work for you. I did not play this great. Not at all, really. But at least I made full use of the Mega. At some point, the Evil Eye stops firing. It gets blocked off by an invisible wall. So then the fight's pretty much over at that point. And now we can grab our teal key. Another Magnolia Okuplex reference, Okuplex Revenge reference. Debating whether to grab that armor. I do not. So now it's time to leave this starting area, sort of. Oh, I believe I'm heading back for bullets, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so now I can hit this, go through the teleporter. Hold on, there's a bug flying around. Very disgusting. So then, here we get a sort of pacifist hallway reference, I believe. We'll shoot those imps, and the teal Cyber will teleport down. Meanwhile, there's revenants on this side, Mancubi on this side, they'll harass you. The Mancubi can teleport down. Yeah, so not much of this fight except trying to get things to infight. We're also going into SSG that I picked up. So, yeah. Start the fight by killing those imps, clear enough room for the Cyber to teleport in, and then just try and get stuff to infight. Very beautiful looking map, by the way. And this isn't the only time you'll see this room. Used for 2 fights, including this one. So now we'll take out the teal Cyber. Now we'll just sort of take out the revenants here. Because they're a little pesky. We'll leave the Mank alive, because why not? So now phase 2 of this fight. A lot easier than the first, just some Hell Knights down here. Get the regular red Cyber to fire. Get them to infight. And we're trying to make it past Hell Knights to escape this room. There's a chance to escape. Take it. We'll run out here. Now, we'll do... not this side first, I don't believe. This other side over here. just dithering in the demo right here of which side to do first. This side is the rocket launcher. We also need to do this side to progress as well. Take out this Revenant up here, chain gunner behind that pillar, and then guess what? An arch vial right here. Not a problem, just some incidental combat. Collect this ammo. And here's our rocket launcher, get a little fight too. Just a bunch of crap spawns in, an arch vial, pain elemental, some revenants and hell knights. Just sort of spam rockets at them. And this fight's pretty much over. Just clean up now with the SSG. Use the fist, I don't know why. Ammo's not super tight in this map. Not a ton of it either, but... There we go, we don't need that green armor, we'll save it. We won't ever come back to it though. Now it's time for this section. Some enemies will pop up here. The teal side respawns there. Sort of wiggle around, kind of freestyle this a bit, did not have a specific plan going in really. Just get the teal cyber to infight. Drag all the nobles out of this little area here, and then now you have your safe spot. Nice assist from the imp. Now we'll take out the teal cyber, carefully. Pick off the Hell Knight and imps. Pick off this Baron. Switch to lower the lifts. We'll come up here. Grab a little bit of ammo and health here. Grabbing the rocket launcher lowered these little squares here with the candles, so now we can come through here. Little incidental ambush, chain gunners, arch vial. No big deal. And now we'll grab another secret, Magnolia reference, with the barrel right here. Just lower that wall, it's a little obscure just lowering that wall to escape. Took me a little bit to figure out how to get out of the secret. Collect some shotgun shells here, and we'll progress to the next area. It's a fairly linear map, by the way. So for this section, I just chain gunners on the ledge. I just get them to infight with the Mancubus, sort of hide here. Take out any revs that come near. The SSG. And that's the fight. We'll clean up now. Not really need big fights so far. We'll get to the big fight soon, as in the, insta-gib fights I'm talking about. Hit that switch, next area. And now, this is the first area where the BFG really comes in handy, the super secret one. We'll just take out this Baron before we start this fight. So, pretty clear what's going to happen here. All these enemies hit a switch, so I'll, activate, essentially. You're getting the plasma here for the first time, but I'll use a BFG mostly. Could use more BFG here than what I ended up using, but we're just going to hit the switch and make our way to the back. Use a BFG to plow through the central area. Alright, we got to the back. I could use another BFG shot here, but I switched to rockets. Much more dangerous option. Use BFG here if you play this map. So now I just kind of have the BFG out, just in case of emergency if things get dicey. But we're basically good here. Realized I should probably use a BFG, I think. So clear some stuff out. That's a nice shot. They got the Mancubus up here. In the cleanup phase of this fight already. Now some awkward BFGing of these teal cybers here. Again, could have used some more BFG, but it's whatever. Done with this fight. Take the lift up here now for our first big insta-gib fight. Okay, so first of all, this is a Dimensions Map02 reference, the 2x2 fight, and that map with the teleport lines. Now, there's no teleport lines here, but still the same reference sort of here with the Revenants and Cybers, but there's a bit more going on, obviously more sort of layers to this onion. Got a Ring of Hell Knights, Ring of Revenants, more Megaspheres too, on the north and south sort of things here, so 3 megas total. And this is where you're granted the BFG normally. Then you get Teal Cybers in each of the corners. They're guarding a switch, each of them, which lowers the way out of here. Our goal ultimately is just get everything to infight, and then try not to eat any rockets, and then after a while you can get a nice sort of circle strafe going around the very outer edges here, and we'll take out the Teal Cybers that way, because they're kind of dangerous being on the outside and stuff. And also I was debating when I teleported in here whether to take this Megasphere, but I found more often than not in Doom throughout my experiences, more often than not you'll regret taking the Mega if you're sort of on the fence about taking it. You know, maybe you could soak up some more damage and then take it, but, you know, especially with Cybers around like this, they could just end you in one shot, so may as well take it when you have the opportunity to do so. So, yeah, that's just a tip, you know, for the future of any of you guys. So yeah, we'll just sort of circle strafe. Mostly a passive fight. There's a ton of cell ammo around here. I didn't really end up using most of it, but I don't know. I'm sure somebody ever wants to do a speed route for this map. Speed max. Use more BFG here to sort of YOLO things. Plenty of ammo to do so. So yeah, just sort of picking our way around the ring here. When your health dips to 1 rocket equals dead range, pick up a Mega. Unfortunate damage rules there. But yeah, just sort of carefully watching rockets, picking our way through things. Here we're going to get alongside the outer ring. Sort of take down these Teal Cybers in the corners. That was a close call. So now we desperately need a Mega. So tons of infighting rockets and stuff around. Couldn't get it there. Make another circuit around here. And then here. Go for it. Oh, we got it. We're basically good now. So yeah, a little bit more slaughter BFG spam than in Magnolia. So now we can get out. And now we will loop it back around to the Pacifist hallway from earlier. Now it's a new fight. First we'll take out those vials from the first fight. Need to be careful here. Cyber, red Cyber from the other end of the hallway up top can still hit you. So carefully SSG this guy. Then we'll begin this next fight. As you may guess, it's a teleporter fight. Imp spawn in, Barons up top, Teal Cybers in the central hallway, Revenants, Cackles will spawn on this side, Hell Knights and Mancubi will spawn on the other. Again, just sort of pick your way carefully through these guys. Use BFG to help plow through some dudes. This little, like, fruit fly is really annoying. Then eventually switch to rockets. Can't go completely gung-ho with the BFG. So just mainly use rockets for cleanup here, because we'll need to save a bit of BFG for phase 2 of this fight. Which did not go as planned, but it's alright. Yeah, so for phase... Hold on, let me kill this guy. So for phase 2, we'll get a red cyber here, and a red cyber here, healing up the back, and at the front we'll have this red cyber here, and then a bunch of these archviles here. And some teal cybers, I believe, will pop in, or an extra red cyber up there, I don't know. So that's what we're dealing with. We'll try and use the BFG to take out the red cybers back here first, gain a foothold, then we'll deal with the vials. So again, we want to get some good shots on these cybers. I know those cells where the vials are, but I don't like to go over there really. It's too risky in my opinion. Just take out the cybers in the back. There's one red cyber in the back taken out. Go after this guy. So yeah, cybers infight and stuff. Seems pretty consistent that they infight with the vials. The vials get a little out of hand here, snaking down the hallway, but it was alright. Make sure you don't catch a red cyber rocket. I probably, again, could have been a bit more liberal in my BFG use, but it's whatever. So I got a little scary there. A little bit of luck with the cyber rockets to not get hit there. When I came down here, dipped to kill the archviles. That's alright. So now we're in cleanup. Pretty simple. There, that's this fight done. So now we can go to the finale. Now check this out. So, you get a little bit of Cyber Fiesta here. Cyber Fiesta 2. But the teal cybers will spawn here, they'll come at you, you get the red cybers up top sniping you. And then eventually after the teal cybers spawn in, the red cybers will spawn in from down there. Or actually, I don't think that's true. I believe voodoo dolls telefrag these guys. And then they come down here. But yeah, 2 soul spheres for this. They're not really a huge factor. You'll kind of... Ideally, you won't have to grab them, but... We'll sort of do some U-strafes here, and just keep the teal cybers at bay. So yeah, red cybers are a little up top, a little annoying. They're not a huge factor though. Mostly just gotta be careful for the teal cybers to snake along the sides here and disrupt your U-strafe. Like that one, I had to make an aggressive move and get behind the waves of teal cybers. So now red cybers spawn in. There's some weird voodoo doll stuff that can happen. Like sometimes I think your tracers can hit the voodoo dolls. It's strange. I'm not really sure how, but they can sneak through and hit them. So be careful of that. Yeah, like that right there. I think I Tracer somehow hit me. Voodoo Doll. Anyways, that's everything. That's the map. You can go exit. 2 out of 2 secrets, 629 monsters. Just barely missing out on 100% items. And now we get a hurt floor death exit. Well, not death exit, but 1% health exit. And that'll be the map. Yeah, so really good map. I really liked it a lot. Not really any complaints, just some weird voodoo doll stuff at the end. Yeah, really solid stuff. I just would have liked to see more Evil Eye things, but that's just because I'm an Evil Eye fan. And then also more Baron stuff if they didn't count towards the kill count, but they do, so, you know. It's fine. I like the super secret as well. Nefelibeta certainly knows Rivik's Zool maps. So, yeah, I'll probably do map 2 really soon, too. So, yeah, thanks for watching.